for the land of the...
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on DA.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at center. Now, here is Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
The shot's good.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Simmons passes to Milton. Second chance shot. Passes it to Embiid. Rebounded by the Hawks.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Young looking it over.
Coming after it like a pit bull, Danny will get in your shirt and stop you cold.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Back to Simmons. Harris drives in. And yes, it's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Young. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 points so far.
and showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Tipped away. The pass to Reddish. Here's Herder. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
It's stolen by Reddish. And now here comes Williams leading the break. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Pass to Thibault. And here is Curry. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Reddish to the left side wing. Herder misses the three. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Atlanta making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Curry. Hill looking it over. Passes to Maxey. He's looking for Howard and finds him. No good from the low block. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And Gallinari kicks to Snell. The Hawks again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 3. And that one's good. Thibault. Here is Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Five seconds left in the first quarter. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with block.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Harris. Seth Curry is out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Offensive rebound. Okongwu kicks to Snell. And the pass to Hunter. Young outside from deep 3-point range. He can't get that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Curry. That one falls. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now Young. He's got 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Reddish comes in for Bogdanovich. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Young. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Outside Williams. It's stolen by Green. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Simmons can't get it to go. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Makes it off the glass.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. He kicks it to Embiid. Milton the pass to Green. Embiid dishes to Green. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Second shot opportunity. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds. And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power. Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Simmons passes to Green. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. Simmons pulls it in.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
The Hawks trail by 7, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Tony Snell subbed in for Bogdanovich. Collins wide open, he fires. The Hawks again can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the paint. Here's Scott. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the 76ers lead by 9. Left side Collins. Capella kicks to Young. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 9.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Puts up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Collins has got room. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Howard. It's stolen by Reddish. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. And that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Here's Milton, the big dunk at the end of the break.
A 3-and-D player. That break started by Danny Green's awareness on the defensive end, creating the turnover.
Out left to the wing, and here's Collins from outside. Here's Capella. Simmons with the defensive effort. Philadelphia leading by 10. Here's Milton. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Milton's got 4 points in the quarter. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta, and stolen by Harris. Hilton the pass to Embiid. Good on the shot. Embiid's got 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And a wide open look for Capella. Atlanta again missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now the 76ers with it. They've got a 10-0 run going. Outside for Simmons. Embiid dishes to Harris. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. 7 points in the game.
This is what happens when you put in the work. Tobias Harris is now a knockdown shooter from range.
Embiid with the steal, and they're running. Harris finds Simmons. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail by 19. Bogdanovich wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Sixers.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Gallinari in the corner. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. Here's Curry, and Curry throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Okongwu.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-4 run. Curry kicks to Howard. Outside Curry. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Howard. Inside. Back to Scott. Shot clock at 5. Here's Korkmaz. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Pass to Reddish. Gallinari on the wing. Over in the corner, Williams takes the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Maxey. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish. For a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Passes it to Curry. Here's Maxey. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the physicality of Howard completely overwhelming the defense.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers ahead. They finish off the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Young. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
76ers ball.
Philadelphia leading by 19 points. Simmons passes to Green. Back to Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Green.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young dishes to Capella. And Young kicks to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good from outside. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now here's Simmons. Offline with his 3. And now here comes Collins leading the break. The pass to Capella. It's stolen by Milton. And now the 76ers on the break. And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid. That free throw good from Young.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Now here's Curry. Right wing. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Atlanta's shooting just 34% from the floor. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Korkmaz. Curry trying to break free.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Hunter, no one around him. Atlanta again missing. The 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Scott finds Curry. Back to Scott. Here's Korkmaz. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Curry.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Korkmaz. Howard, the pass to Scott. Here's Curry with the 3. Scott kicks to Korkmaz. Doubled by Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Hunter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Pass to Howard. And here's Maxey. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Hunter. Tips it up, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tobias Harris.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Maxey passes to Curry. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Maxey after Clint Capella's bucket. Maxey passes to Curry. Another three for Philadelphia.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Young. Okongwu is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's John Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Now, here is Young. Good work defensively by Harden.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And here's Brooklyn. The pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range, Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. And Young kicks to Okongwu. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this one. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Harden outside. High post, KD over Collins. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot, forget about it.
Young outside. Kicks it to Capella. Sweet move. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Harden. Back to Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. Green finds Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
And Atlanta has possession, trailing by 2. And here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Harden kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to KD. To the inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here is Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young, solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. They kick it out to Green. Durant deciding where to go with it. And the wide open shot from Green. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Out to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Here's Herter. Dinwiddie covering. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Lots of room. Rebounded by the Hawks. 34 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
And there's the pass to Claxton. The drive by Green. Pass to Claxton. Gallinari with the steal. Reddish's shot is good.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Here's Harden. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the...
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for Atlanta, it's Reddish and Hunter teaming up at the forward spot. Tony Snell is out there with Williams, and it's Gallinari in at the 5 down low. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Reddish. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the game.
For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Irving up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Claxton. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Now Reddish. Down low. Picked off in midair. Irving looking for an opening. On the wing, Harris. Young with the steal. Snell dishes to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella, the pass to Young. To the middle. And the jump by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Irving dishes to Brown. For 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Reddish kicks to Hunter. There's the pass to Snell. Inside. Here's Capella. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
They need this. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Young against Irving. Young passes to Hunter. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Brown drives in. Wow, hammering it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Then for the Hawks, John Cowens comes in for Reddish. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Tony Snell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Kevin Huerter comes in for Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Harden outside. Durant attacking. And KD throws it down.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets a head of steam behind him. Forget about it.
Durant with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Again, the Nets for 2.
Oh, those jumpers, they might as well be layups for Kevin Durant. That's his comfort zone.
The Hawks trail by 5. Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it out to Collins. A putback. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. Looking at the...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green, and it's Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Hits the three-point bomb. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Outside Durant. High post try. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And stolen by Jordan. Outside, KD. Gets a very good look and converts. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Harden outside. Green deciding where to go with it. And KD the bucket on the assist by Green. Durant's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets. Young with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Hawks passing it around. And Young, here we go. Lays it up off the glass.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Pass to Durant. Over Collins. Jordan kicks to Durant. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Up top, Capella. Gallinari outside. Kicks it out to Collins. KD with it. 16 points for him. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 1:26 left in the third.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Here's Claxton. The feed to Durant. 13 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
A nice shot by Young.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Nets leading by 9. Durant dishes to Irving. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 19 seconds left to play in the third. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Irving from past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And the Nets lead by 12.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up.
And so it's Brooklyn, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Gallinari, also Clint Capella out there. Tony Snell is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Herter in at the 2 spot.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Back to Gallinari on the wing. Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This guy is so good at figuring out ways to get fouled. Lou Williams, my goodness, again.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Brooklyn leading by 8. Brown outside. Here's Claxton. Capella covering. Griffin passes to Brown. Count it. Good.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Williams kicks to Snell. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Capella. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Outside Irving. And he banks in the layup.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Williams against Irving. Feeds to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. That's the free fly. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets leading by 10. Nobody near Irving. They get the rebound. On the wing, Irving. A second chance effort. The kick out to Brown. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
On the wing, Williams. Covered by Irving. Bogdanovich dishes to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 13. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Irving for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The kick out to Williams. To the paint. Capella, the pass to Williams. Snell finds Williams. Sinks that one from the post.
How about Lou Williams playing through the contact? Nicely done.
They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
For 3, Harris. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Okongwu. An easy 2 points on the layup. Okongwu's now got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. Outside Irving. Pass to Harris. A baseline J. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Nets.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And on the way from Irving for 3. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Snell kicks to Okongwu. To the middle. Puts it up from 7. That's good from Williams on the assist by Okongwu.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Here's Brown. Harris outside. Back to Brown. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Probably. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Very important part. Thanks, D.A. So the Nets starting five. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in a two-guard. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the three. Now, here is Harden. Passes it to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Embiid kicks to Harris. Back to Embiid.
It's never been more important for bigs to be able to stretch the floor, and Embiid has no problem doing so.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now Embiid. Harris outside. Back to Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
I love how the big man slips after setting the screen. Embiid solid at creating opportunities for himself off these sets.
Harden surveying the D. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
He's not just an outside threat. Harden's a player who can score from anywhere.
And here is Simmons. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Embiid trying to break loose. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
An aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powers through it.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. To the inside. Claxton with the bucket. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. The Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Green against Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Harris.
And Harden is never scared of physical defenders. I mean, he embraces the opportunity to get these calls when he's shooting.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Milton. A nice shot by Howard.
And that's Howard's comfort zone, in close, near the puck.
Now, here is Harden. Over Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dwight Howard. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Scott's checked in. Now here is Hill. Pass to Milton. It's back to Hill for the 3. Kept alive. Howard kicks to Hill. Here's the 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Milton. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Back to Howard. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Milton with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Scott finds Milton. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Knocked loose. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by... And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Actually out there with Hill. Then there's Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Howard kicks to Hill. The 3-pointer, no good. Nets leading by 3. The feed to Brown. Changes up. He lays it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here is Hill. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Howard, the pass to Maxey. And the pass to Korkmaz. On the clock. Now here's Thybulle. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Irving. Down low and stolen by Howard. Here's Thibault. Howard, the pass to Thibault. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Thibault's got his second basket of the game.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
And Dwight Howard, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that are small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. He also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
The 76ers trail. Back to Thibault. Moving against Hill. Passes it to Korkmaz. From the arc. Jordan with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. They kick it out to Green. Back to Brown. There's the dish to Jordan. 4 on the clock. Brown the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Now here is Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. To the paint and stolen by Jordan. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Pass to Howard. It's stolen by Green. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Irving, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Hill looking around. Pass to Maxey. He tries for 3. The shot will not fall. The Nets go the other way with it. Harris finds Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Hill passes to Howard. Here's Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Off the run. Brooklyn with the rebound.
It isn't the D that causes that. That's just a loss of concentration.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The 76ers trail by 9. Out to the wing. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Jordan. Here's Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And so he hits both. Got it up. No good on that one. And so it's Brooklyn. Headed. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey! Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing upon whatever the defense gives up.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Claxton. Pocket 6. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, you love seeing Harden take off of the slam. He has just unreal hops.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 9-point game. Dishes to Harris. Outside for Curry. Back to Harris. He feeds it to Simmons. Here's Embiid. Out of hand on it. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Passes to Claxton. KD against Harris. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Oh, well, when KD's the man running the pick and roll, good things happen. He understands the movement of his teammates, and he can read the defense like nobody else.
Outside, Simmons. Outside, Curry. Embiid inside, guarded by Jordan. Embiid, no good.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Now here's Harden. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Uncovered, and Jordan with the nice inside bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the layup's good off the glass.
I like when Harris attacks in the paint. He's got the size and length to make that work.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Unloads from 13. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Curry finds Simmons. Back to Curry. Harris passes to Simmons. Here's Curry. Here's Embiid. Harris right side. Durant with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden against Simmons. Pass to KD. To the middle. Here's Harden on the wing. Durant, the pass to Harden. Shoots off the step back. They get it again. Jordan out to KD. Over Green. KD's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Embiid dishes to Green. Back to Embiid. Yep, that one goes. Embiid's got 6 points.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Al Harden. He's got 7. From deep. Not going to go that time.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Shot is out there at Korkmaz. Then there's Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Amazing confidence from Irving. He's so skilled at getting inside and getting the shot he wants.
Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Milton the pass to Korkmaz. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Korkmaz. Count it.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Irving. The 9-footer's on the mark. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Now, here's Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Scott finds Milton. Lets it go from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Milton's got his first 2 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Irving passes to Brown. Green in the post. Scott's there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the former Hoya Green, a ranging forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. Dinwiddie's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here is Harden. Dinwiddie dishes to KD. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. Here's Thybulle. A rebound by the Nets. Dinwiddie kicks to Jordan. Durant, the pass to Green. Harris against Durant. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Harris. Pass to Milton. Feeds it to Embiid. Up and in on the layup.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
1:44 left to play in the final quarter. It's Harden with the drive, and the shot is good.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Simmons passes to Embiid. And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 13. Back to Dinwiddie. Harden outside. Inside. Outside, Green. The Nets working the ball around now. Durant way outside. Simmons pulls it in.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for James Harden.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
Here's Simmons. After the made shot from KD. Embiid kicks to Harris. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green with the block. Jordan the pass to Harden. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Harden. And stolen by Thibault. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Greg, great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Here's Simmons. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. No good with the triple. Outside, Green passes it to Simmons. Fires from deep. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Simmons.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down. It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
It's Collins with the drive. Pass to Hunter, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. To the inside. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Curry with it. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's Young. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Curry kicks to Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Harris. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Alinari, he's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Now, here's Thibault. Howard trying to free himself up. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Huerter, defended by Milton. With Smart, and it's Williams laying it in.
I like this choice by Lou. Could try to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
Collins against Howard. Milton the pass to Howard. Now here's Reddish. He's covered closely.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Hill with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Korkmaz. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. Alinari right side. He gets that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Scott comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for John Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Reddish. The pass to Scott. Now Milton. To the paint, here's Howard. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's just super strength there by Howard. So good at connecting on these shots despite the contact.
Williams for three. That one, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Scott. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Now here's Williams. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Okongwu slams it in.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Here's Milton. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Hawks on top as they wrap. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Maxey. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Embiid dishes to Simmons. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Harris. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Pass to Harris. Another shot. Here's Embiid. Here's Simmons, and it's good. 2 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The 76ers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And that one, good. Curry's got 7 points.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for high percentage shots.
Young outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Simmons, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Reddish, he's checked in for John Collins. Young against Hill. And Young, here we go. The dish to Capella, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the 76ers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Harris. And Maxey's subbed in for Seth Curry. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Embiid shooting. That's on Lou Williams. And some changes here for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for George Hill. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Here's Williams. Atlanta again missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Embiid, the pass to Howard. He goes up again. Milton with it. Passes it to Korkmaz. Offensive rebound.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Outside Williams. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Embiid kicks to Milton. Back to Embiid. Over Okongwu. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Embiid's got 5 points so far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Williams. And that one hits back iron.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
They're still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. 6-point game. Alinari outside. Clock at 4. Okongwu, he can't get it to go. Those 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Embiid. Fires for 3. Howard kicks to Embiid. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got 7 points for the quarter.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at... That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Young passes to Hunter. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Embiid. 5 on the clock. Tries again. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Young.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. For 3, Harris connects from 3-point range. Harris has got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. to the right side. Outside, Bogdanovich. Plays it up and banks it in. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Green dishes to Simmons. Outside for Curry. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Young taking his time here. But they get it back. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Harris outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Embiid with the steal. Bogdanovich against Green. Embiid kicks to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Lets a floater go. They get it back. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Harris has got 7 now in this quarter. The Hawks trail by 11. To the left side wing. Hunter, the pass to Young. Bogdanovich wide open. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Now the pass to Hunter. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Hunter's got his 2nd bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry is inside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Young outside. He kicks to Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Pass to Hunter. Now Collins. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the 2nd chance points.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the 2nd half. 2nd chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Scott, the pass to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Howard. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Okongwu. Banked in off the glass.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Howard. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Now here's Milton. Defense right on him. Howard, good.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with a high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
And here is Williams. He has 7.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And so it's Philadelphia bringing the quarter to a close with a... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Gallinari is out there with Reddish. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herder in at the point guard position. Howard, good.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Capella kicks to Snell. Hits it from three-point range.
You can't forget about Snell's deep shot. He relishes torching defenses from there.
Outside Hill. And Curry has it in the corner. Hill finds Harris. And it's Thibault in the corner. Stolen away. Here's Reddish. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Howard.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Inside, it's stolen by Reddish. Here we go, one-on-one. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And he converts the layup.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Herder. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Hill passes to Thibault. Curry, wide open, bangs home the trifecta.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich is checked in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And here we go. Hawks running again. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Young.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Outside for Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid dishes to Green. Now the feed to Harris. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
With a nice combination of strength and elusiveness, Harris makes things difficult for the defenders inside.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. A three from Bogdanovich. Drills it from outside.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much, and you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Now Simmons. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Young with the ball. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
The pass to Curry. Simmons against Collins. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Simmons. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. "16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Curry. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the ball.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. So the Nets starting 5. We've got Harden. Griffin is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. Now, here's Hunter. Stolen by Harden. Here's Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Claxton. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Now here's Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Hunter grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Out to Harris. Here's Harden on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Now, here is Young. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. Now, here is Young. Pass to Collins. Here's Herter. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young with no one around. 3-pointers off the mark. Nets leading by 5. Now Harden. The kick out to Brown. Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Young. It's intercepted. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here is Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Harden outside. From downtown. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Herter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Gallinari outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. Sixth pick, going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. 13 feet away. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Williams with the ball. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Nine seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn bringing the quarter to a close with a... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Reddish. And it's Williams at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Gallinari. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And here's Irving. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
Here is Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gallinari in the corner. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Jeff Green. Nets leading by 7. Outside Irving. The 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Gallinari outside. Down low. Irving with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown finds Dinwiddie. Back to Brown. Nets passing it around. Here's Irving. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Passes it to Snell. Now, here's Okongwu. outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up in Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
Irving passes to Green. Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. Again, the Nets for 2. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the bucket by the Hawks. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Now, here is Young. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Takes it off the glass. Now just a 5-point Nets lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
The pass to Capella. Back to Young. And that one, good. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. It's deflected. Pass to Green. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 5.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Young drives in. That one falls. Young's got 8 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now Irving. He's got 8. Pass to KD. Good work there as it goes.
That's where Durant is making a living right now. A sensational jump shooter.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, how'd you? And that'll.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So for Brooklyn now, Luwawu is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Now, here is Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Capella. The rebound by the Nets. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Harden. Pass to Luwawu. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Collins. Claxton the pass to Llewellyn. Young with the steal.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Nets leading by 8. Here's Llewellyn. Back to Harden. A step-back shot here. That one good for 2. Harden's got 10 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Kicks to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
When Bogdanovich drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Inside. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Young. And the Nets making a change here as well. Brown's checked in. Now here's Griffin. Just 3 to shoot. And the Nets miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke, had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Here's Bogdanovich. A shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Harris's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 11. Over in the corner, Reddish. Some solid defense from Harris. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Harris missing again.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. An easy 2 points on the layup. Reddish has got his first basket.
And Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding the way to score.
Harden surveying the D. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Claxton's got his second basket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Bogdanovich. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Harden dishes to Brown. Back to Harden. 1:03 left to play in the third. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Atlanta making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Bogdanovich. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Kevin Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for Brown. Here's Irving after Clint Capella's bucket. Irving finds Harden. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Young. Irving with the ball. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Young with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Good on the shot. Young's got 10 points.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. Durant, wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Young taking his time here, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. In the corner, Herter with it. Stolen by Harden. Irving with it. And Young picks him up defensively. They kick it out to Green. But they recover it. And here's Harden. To the inside. Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
So for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Irving. And it's Bruce Brown in for Dinwiddie. Here's Young. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Hunter to the wing right side. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young against Harden. Collins in the post. It's good.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Harris's shot is off.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Nets leading by 6. Now Harden. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And there's the pass to Claxton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That 3 off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team. Herter very comfortable taking that big shot.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Young up top. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Some changes for Brooklyn.
The team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Nobody near Irving. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Young. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way in.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth. And Capella sends it back. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. 1:14 left in the fourth. Teardrop shot. Good. And the Nets lead by 7.
Kyrie shooting that kind of floater right there just makes him so much more devastating as a scorer.
In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Good D by Irving. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
No good from Durant.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brooklyn ball. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Jordan, and they double up Jordan. The kick out to Irving from the baseline. Collins grabs the miss.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Pass to Hunter. Young against Dinwiddie. Count it!
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Here's Dinwiddie from deep three-point range. Can't connect. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They see David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, we've got Brown. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Luwawu in at the small forward. Now, here is Harden. Pass to KD. And both these teams rely on low post offense, Doris, in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now, here's Brown. Back to Harden. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Green. James Harden picking up that last basket and stolen by Jordan. Fast break. Here we go.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Passes it to Harris. Back to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's Curry outside. And the 76ers get it back. Feeds it to Harris. Green passes to Harris. Outside Curry. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From 12 feet out. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Jordan. KD's got his second basket of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Pass to Embiid. Now here is Harris. And here is Curry, guarded by Harden. The 76ers with another miss. Nets have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Harden on the wing. Jordan at the elbow. Lock at 6. Harden dishes to Jordan. And good that time.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The 76ers trail by 8. Harris looking it over. Left side Curry. They kick it out to Green. Outside Simmons to the middle and stolen by Jordan. Durant against Green. KD passes to Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Out to KD. The pass to Luwawu. Over to the left wing. Here's Jordan. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And then for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Curry, and George Hill's subbed in for Harris. To end the drought, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Howard's checked in.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Building up a big early lead they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Howard against Griffin. Here's Simmons. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. "20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Griffin passes to Irving. Oh, Griffin in position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yet another way Griffin beats you. Great body control going up over the top.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. You've got Irving down out there with Green, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. A shot by Milton, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Beyond the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Here's Maxey, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Maxey's got his first points of the game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Yep, that one goes in there. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Well, you put it away inside. Harris known for his distance shooting, but you love to see him willing to get inside and make easy ones.
Milton the pass to Scott. Green with the block. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Irving kicks to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Green, no luck. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Brooklyn with the ball. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Shoots the 3. That one's not going to go. The 76ers trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Harris outside. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. So both teams making some changes here. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Outside, Simmons. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got it back down to single digits for the 76ers. Harden scanning the floor. Inside, here's Brown. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That's going to send Seth Curry to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
Now here's Durant. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Green. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Now just a 5-point Nets lead. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Passes to Llewellyn. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers trail by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Curry's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Simmons passes to Curry. No good on the triple. Left side, Brown.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a 9-point lead. And over to Shaq.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The 76ers trail by 9, so on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here's Simmons, stolen by Durant. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Here's Curry, stolen by Durant, and now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Harden against Curry. Count it. Good. Curry's got 5.
Don't let that slight frame fool you. Seth Curry on the interior, he will finish shots.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Harden against Harris. And Embiid with the block. And stolen by Jordan. Durant down low. Guarded by Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Brown. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Embiid.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
It doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead early. It's stolen by Curry. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Well, just great intelligence there from Danny Green. This guy a pro at knowing when and where to attack the basket.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. This one for three. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
High post shot. Simmons can't get it to go. Nets leading by 7. Down low, Embiid with the steal. Outside, Simmons. To the paint, the 11-footer off the left rim and out. For Brooklyn, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Luwawu gets it to go.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 5. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Simmons got 7 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Brown the pass to Harden. Count it from 12. He's got 8.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. Brooklyn
leading by 8. Dinwiddie up top. Defended by Milton. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Milton. Launches a 3. Here's Scott. He feeds it to Howard. And the pass to Korkmaz. And here is Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Irving. A shot by Milton, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Maxey. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Maxey. And the layup is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris outside. Back to Irving, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And Philadelphia has possession. Trailing here by 8. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Out to the right wing. Unloads. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Irving for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Durant is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Curry wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. KD's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Brooklyn. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Embiid kicks to Hill. Embiid against KD. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. KD on the wing. Irving dishes to Durant. To the inside. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Durant with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Curry, and the shot is good.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Down low, Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Curry's got the ball.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Dinwiddie outside. Durant down low. Working on Howard. KD with the bucket.
So unpredictable, so versatile. When KD's working that pick and roll, the defense has a hard time dealing with it.
Now here is Hill. And there's the feed to Embiid. The rebound by Jeff Green.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Irving passes to Durant. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill. Nets leading by 15. Harden outside. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers are gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bruce Brown. 56 seconds left in the game. Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Jordan. KD on the wing. Back to Jordan. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And really that driving lane exists in part because of Harris's ability to be a sharpshooter from deep.
Now here's Durant. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's Milton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Harden. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For our Bye.